in all competitions and scored the
History is written by the victor. History is filled with liars. If he lives and we die, his truth becomes written.
You told a Glock, that bitch your face. You don't want smoke, get out my face. You niggas ain't rapping, such a disgrace. That boy stay capping, need a cage. Can't walk this darkness in my place. I got cold white inside my face. You niggas ain't rapping, such a disgrace. That boy stay capping, need a cage. You told a Glock, that bitch your face. You don't want smoke, get out my face. You niggas ain't rapping, such a disgrace. That boy stay capping, need a cage. Can't walk this darkness in my place. I got cold white inside my veins. You niggas ain't rapping, such a disgrace. That boy stay capping, need a cage. Don't fuck with lanes, don't fuck with faction. Don't care about bitches and distraction. My bank account, another transaction. We count them digits and subtract it. Don't fuck with lanes, don't fuck with faction. Don't care about bitches and distraction. My bank account, another transaction. We caught that nigga, send him packing. Yeah, we send it niggas back. Don't give a fuck about the past. He hit the pavement, now he napping. You need some shit, just tap, tap, tap it. Just know your role and play your part. You're all talk and you're all bar. We see the loser in your heart, so please stop acting like you're smart. We left that loser in a ditch. That's what you get for talking shit. These niggas talking tough for Twitter, but I know you're full of it. Talking about slime, talking about gang. Nigga, you do not have no click. Nigga trying to say I make a mad, but boy, you really make me sick. You told a Glock, that bitch your face. You don't want smoke, get out my face. You niggas ain't rapping, such a disgrace. That boy stay capping, need a cage. Can't walk this darkness in my place. I got cold white inside my veins. You niggas ain't rapping, such a disgrace. That boy stay capping, he need a cage. You told a Glock, that bitch your face. You don't want smoke, get out my face. You niggas ain't rapping, such a disgrace. That boy stay capping, he need a cage. Can't walk this darkness in my place. I got cold white inside my veins. You niggas ain't rapping, such a disgrace. That boy stay capping, he need a cage. Don't fuck with lanes, don't fuck with facts. Don't care about bitches and distraction. My bank account, another transaction. We count them digits and subtract it. Don't fuck with lanes, don't fuck with facts. Don't care about bitches and distraction. My bank account, another transaction. We caught that nigga, sent him packing.
Oh, I should have turned my camera on first. I'm so fucking stupid, bro. One sec. Camera is not on, people. There we go. Okay. I feel like, why is this like that? Oh, I gotta adjust this. The old man is tired and exhausted, people. So this won't be like a super long stream. I don't know. I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna say what I have to say, and then I'm gonna see right. I'm gonna turn right to the right over here. I'm going to bed. Okay, I'm going to bed. I ain't editing nothing tonight. I'm going to sleep. Is the topic on the agenda? Is this topic on the agenda tonight? Swarming Twitter to ratio that man Loda. I don't even know what people on Twitter are really saying or whatever, but I'll comment on what I saw, what I read, and what I know from the current SBS. And I haven't really spoken about One Piece. Like isn't One Piece on break this week? Like I really kind of want to just get this last ranking the One Piece video series out the way and talk about. I think we have to do what the Reverie and Wano, I believe, and I guess we have to do Egghead. I have no motivation. I just don't care about One Piece right now. I got no motivation in any capacity to do it. Like anytime I think about doing something One Piece related, I don't get excited to do it. Even things that I like generally would like to talk about before, where it's like, okay, maybe I'm not interested in what's happening currently, but like I want to make a Don Krieg video and actually explain to people why I think he's a really incredible like early series villain. Or like Iceberg, where I think Iceberg is one of the best characters in terms of in arc relevance, but kind of having a trickle down effect through the conduit of Katif Lam, aka Frankie. Let me actually move this down so I can see the comments. Um, in order for me to like to Frankie and like seeing like all those lessons instilled in him. So like he still lives on through the story, but through through Frankie and whatnot. And like I used to at least be excited to do those. Like you guys know that one crocodile video I did. I had a great time making it. It's one of my favorite videos I ever made. But I cannot, for the life of me, get excited about talking about One Piece. I shut down One Piece conversations. I've never done this before. On my birthday on Friday, last Friday, when my friends came over and they're like, "Did you read the last chapter?" I said, "I literally don't want to talk about this. I don't care." I shut the conversation. I changed the conversation to something else. I think that's what the JoJo lines. Like I changed the convo. And usually, when someone is talking about One Piece, my ears perk up. Like, ooh, what they talking about? What's up, Jackal? What are your three main critiques of One Piece? Genuinely oblivious as to why you fell out of the love with the series. Can't say I fell in love. I think like sometimes and again I can't probably express this perfectly all the time, but I do think people jump the gun and overdo it sometimes, and maybe I did it myself. It's not to say that like I've been here before with the series during Dressrosa. I wasn't particularly excited. I was here. Um, for those like 3 years, I was not very engaged. There were months at a time where I wasn't reading One Piece. With any long running series, generally speaking, no matter how much I like it, there's going to be lulls, low points where I'm not particularly engaged. It could just be me not caring about the character or the arc, or it could be because we're messing up. And One Piece is something that I've been reading since I was 11. I'm 30 and it's given me great joy. It's been an escapism for me when life's been hard, and it's done so much for me emotionally and mentally, and all those type of things. I've wrote papers on One Piece that have gotten me great marks. Like I care about the series. It's hard to say I fell out of love with it, but right now it's not resonating with me in any capacity. It's not resonating. For me to be like One Piece, shit, it sucks. I fucking hate it. I'll never read it again. I've never said anything of the sort. So let's reel that in a bit and talk about why I'm irritated and frustrated with the series. Not that I fell out of love with it, because that's hyperbole. Shout out to my chat. They helped me create a list of 105 reasons why Chopper is trash. What? I'm so tired of y'all being mean to my mascot, man. Let Chopper be cute, bro. Like I'm not a Chopper hater, but that's funny as hell. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna look at that. I'm gonna look at that. Your just got here. Order's gone from T Mac to DeRozan. It's publicly available. All right, Pinzoro. Is Pinzoro the name of one of Zoro's parents that we never got to see? But that's funny. I'm gonna look no, I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look at it after I get off and I have to get off. Where was I though? So my three biggest complaints right now would probably be that I think Oda has been disrespectful to his fan base from this standpoint and this standpoint alone. I think there was a time in like I used to kind of defend off screening and kind of somewhat montaging these clashes and whatnot. And I get it, and I get it. Like I truly believe it wasn't the right time with like Aokiji and Akainu turning like Punk Hazard into fire and ice. I'm like, yes, I understand. Like you don't want to show what these top tier combatants can do yet, and thus you're kind of leaving it vague until we get to the point. But I think when we're encroaching, what actually don't know how many chapters we're in. Are we over 10,000 1,050 chapters? Like we're closer to 1,100 than we are to 1,000. I think we are. I don't remember. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember the chapter number wrong, honestly. But we're about. I'm just gonna say we're about 1,100 chapters in, and he's still playing tickle butt with silhouettes and adding more mysteries and stuff like that. And like I haven't really read. I'll be honest. I haven't really read the last four chapters or three chapters. I kind of skimmed it. Here we go. 1074. Thank you. I've kind of skimmed it where I just scroll down and whatever I register is whatever that I register. I know that Kid and Shanks are going to fight. Do I have any hopes that we're going to see that on screen? No. So why do I care? I don't fucking care. I don't care, and I don't care about seeing the aftermath of that or seeing him throw one metal scrap at him and Shanks dodge it, and then next time we open a news coup and we see what the result. I'm not interested in that shit anymore. It's too late in the series for that. Show the fucking fighter, don't. I'm tired of playing this game with him. I'm I've been reading this for like not almost 2 decades. I don't know. I can't do math, but a decade plus. And this is what we're still doing. Like, put some respect on your fan base and start actually answering some things. I don't like the idea of these Straw Hats still being seen as somewhat underdogs. I want them to be seen as the actual formidable foe that they are, and people treat them with the respect, notoriety, and renown that they are. And I never like, and personally speaking, this is a small thing. I just don't like Egghead. This is not moving me. I think all of it's very boring. I'm not gonna call it bad or not bad. I don't know. I just think this arc is fucking boring. It's just super boring. Like the Vegapunk reveal wasn't even is like the best thing that happened, and it wasn't really hype. Where I'm like, I waited this long for this. Oh, how great! Like he can't live up to any of these mysteries at this point, as far as I'm concerned. The faith that I used to have in him is gone. SBS gang, Dick Squad, the DLC. Oh, that's crazy. It's the DLC. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Would be hell surprised if Oda doesn't use King Crimson on this fight. Exactly. He's gonna erase what happened. And I don't know, man. The action isn't good. Hasn't been good for a really long time. I think I actually do think Katakuri versus Luffy is good. Like I like it. But no, DLC. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. I'm fucking exhausted. I'm so irritated with this series. But yeah, the fights are awful. Um, I really hate this is like the one thing I hate about this fucking community. You ask every fucking One Piece fan why they read One Piece, and they'll all tell you with their heart and soul, with their entire chest, that we don't care about the fights. We read it for the adventure. Did a this, did a that. I hop into a One Piece conversation. High diff, low diff, mid diff, no diff. Make that shit make sense to me. Do you care about the fights or not? Because how come every time I hop in a conversation, I gotta talk about who can beat who in a fucking fight? That's all we talk about every single time. So what's the goddamn truth here? Because I believe in actions. I see what I'm seeing. Obviously, that's what matters to you. And these fights aren't good enough to be talking this much about it. We don't fight in One Piece. We clash, we skirmish, we montage, we skip. We get the result. I haven't seen a great fight since Rob Lucci versus Luffy, bro. That was good. Anime and manga. That was good. There's been some good moments and good stuff after there. There's moments with Kaido and Luffy. I'm sorry the anime's not moving me, but like that, I haven't watched some of the new ones. I gotta watch the new ones to see if they did anything cool. But I, at the very least, was like, Wano's a war arc. Might makes right. We're going at war against two Yonkos. This should be action packed. We should have a lot of great fights. Those Toby Roppo fights are ass. Sanji's fight is ass. Zoro's fight is mid. I would say Luffy's fight to me is barely passable, and I think I'm being nice. Because in hindsight and retrospect, when I went back and read that fight, I read one of those like Imager threads where they just put the fight, no skipping, so just the fight only, and I kind of read it and I'm like, this was not as good as I kind of remembered, if I'm being honest. Kim Peterson, no Norio erasing the cause but only leaving the result. Copium is the most powerful fight. I mean, I guess. Ironically, I came into One Piece because someone told me there's quite a lot of fighting. Oh wow, I'm spinning right now. It's not even the fights, but Kaku really at least show how strong. But the wait, sorry, where did I lose? The fights suck, but they'll tell you how strong the darkest peak fissions. Yeah. Um, I just know you and Dritz had a field day with this Zoro shit. I'll tune back into One Piece anime when they animate Law capping about definitely losing if he uses Awakening against Big Mom. Nah, most would agree with you with the Luffy fight. Fair. Yo, now random question: Devil fruits or dying will flames? Whatever criteria I decide, like which one I think is better. I think there's more concrete rules and understanding of dying will flames, but I do like devil fruits. Devil fruits are not something that I ever thought got bad. There's some that are kind of nonsensical, and some that like I don't know if there's really any rules to it, but I like devil fruits. Devil fruits have always been something where I'm like, I can have the power to control nothing but converters. But if I'm clever enough and I'm creative enough, I can make this power work in ways that you couldn't believe. And I've always liked that. I actually have always thought that Oda's made the lamest powers kind of cool. I think stretching is a lame power. It's in case you don't know that. Like Plastic Man, Girl, Mr. Fantastic, I care about that. I actually think stretching is lame. I think he made it kind of cool and fun, at very least fun with Luffy. And some of these abilities, I'm like, this is not that cool. But then I always find that when he has a really good ability, he doesn't make it as cool as he could be. And I think the two biggest examples I can think of is the Bomu Bomu no Mi with Mr. Five flicking boogers to explode. The breath gun was like the one cool thing, kind of. But I'm like, you wasted a cool ass power on that guy. And while like Kid is, it's cool that Kid can make. I say he makes these like metallic like Green Lantern structures. I think he could do so much more with the power of magnetism, and I don't feel like he's tapped into that as well as he could. I'm a little disappointed with Kid's power set and what he can and can't do. He said metal punch, metal, metal. What the TKO? That's all he got. Most powerful drug. I hate my brain. Wait, where was I? But yeah, I'll go with Elfrey for now. And Shanks, why? Where's the tension? He will lose. You think Shanks will lose or Shanks will win? Mr. Five has better explosion powers than Bakugo. Bakugo's powers have to do with his sweat or something, right? I can't remember. Metal dot. Metal DTT. There you go. Metal claw is actually hilarious. Metal. More metal. Because I'm thinking like, okay, if it's junk metal, like is his power set kind of? I don't know, man. I just think he could do so much more. I've always given credit for Law's ability. I still think the Ope Ope no Mi is one of the coolest abilities I've ever seen in the history of fiction. Super cool. I love Law's power set, and I think that it like mostly makes sense because it's all related to medical philosophies, procedures, and tools, and I like that. It's super sick. When do we see Kizaru? That's a good point, actually. I forgot that he's supposed to be coming. That's my favorite admiral. So I mean, that could inject some life into it, I suppose. So Trafalgar, the water law, yeah, I'm a lot. I came a long way on the law journey, but he's the best supernova as far as I'm concerned. If you go worst generation, I'm a teach guy, but yeah, I think Law is the best out of them. I have lost my love for Hawkins over time, and that's subsided. It's gone. And I hope he's actually dead. I just hope he's dead. I don't even. I'm not even in the mood to see him again. Don't even bring him back. Just kill him. Just leave him dead. Uh, what were the other two issues? Oh, someone asked me to name three. I don't. Did I? I don't know. I feel like I said a lot. I feel like I named like 6 problems. I don't know. The greatest swordsman of all have made peace with the best consistent feats. You might be right, man. You might low key be the one. You might be the best swordsman. Okay, so the Zoro thing I think is okay. So I actually think that my opinion on what we should be doing with Zoro might be more different from the community. So here's what I'm gonna say about the Viva cards SBS. I'd rather him just not given a family tree in any capacity. If you weren't going to dive into what his lineage in depth or in any real sense of the word in Wano, I don't think you should have bothered. I think you should have just left it alone. I've always been okay. Personally, I don't think you must explain every single thing in a story right down to the last minute detail. I actually think if you overconnect things, not only does it become a little convoluted and contrived and overly complex for a lot of people, I actually think you remove a lot of the interesting discourse you can have about it. I'll give an example. I actually think Kingdom Hearts has this problem. Ultimately, Tetsuya Nomura is one of the fucking worst writers I have ever had the displeasure of experiencing in the history of my life. You're a character designer. Go design fucking characters and stop writing shit. But he loves to connect every single thing from every single era, from every single character to all of these intersecting variables all around, and it's nonsensical. The Lushu shit from the being Zigbar, like, oh my god, with the foreteller era, that shit was ass, boy. Shit was ass. Why you're overdoing it? So I don't feel the need for that. I have literally always said this. Go back before Wano really starts and look at my major issue with what with Wano could be. I made this video a long time ago. I've always liked the idea that Zoro was just some random ass nigga from East Blue who got as strong as he did through blood, through sweat, through tears. No lineage, no this, no tie to that. He just works hard. He get lost and he fucking works out. He works hard. I don't need him to be super samurai shogun's son and the son of samurais who left from Wano. He just be a nobody from East Blue who worked his way to what he is. I've always thought that's more interesting. It's the same way I see the Joker. I'm not interested in knowing about, when the Joker was 6, his dad was an alcoholic. Like, the Joker is a fucked up psychopath who came out of nowhere and just started doing fucked up shit. That's okay for me. I like that. Keep it that way. I'm not interested in all of this, who made the Joker? Where did he come from? I don't need that. So with me with Zoro, that was fine. But if you were going to do it in Wano. What the fuck is this family tree you gave us in this SBS? No, this is so unserious. I can't take this seriously. I'm sorry. That's ass. I don't care how anyone feels about it. It's ass. It's complete fucking dick on the ground. Thank you for the subscription, Lazaro, my guy.
ピースピース
I appreciate you. Sorry, I need to go back. What did I miss? I only heard the fights part. Oh, fair enough. Although we got this much needed info so late, I really liked the new hockey revelation we got with it. Actually, the glorified resistant god Shadeva fruit. I actually didn't see that one. I'll have to look at that one. I didn't see the hockey thing. Someone explain that to me if you know it. I'll look in a second. I'm gonna look at the chopper thing in a second too. I didn't forget. The Zoro thing is the least egregious thing, but it shouldn't have been even been addressed. I agree. That was my first time ever looking at SBS. I want to keep it that. I actually read them all, and I have the volumes here too, right? So yeah, sometimes it's best not to tell the audience details. If you give every detail, what's left to even discuss? Agree? You preaching right now? I'm trying. Let's go, motherfucker. Is Zoro Yomo clone possibly dead now? Is that a thing? I don't know. I really don't watch the community anymore. I don't even pay attention. I'm just vibing. Just like with Luffy, it's like with Luffy Oda side of Zoro needed more lineage, destiny nonsense. Yeah, I'm not into that. You guys know I don't like that stuff with Luffy either. I feel like Luffy has become to me in the same. I don't think Luffy's any different from Naruto and Ichigo at this point. I used to be able to make the argument that he's not really like. I don't think there's anything inherently good or bad about this, but I used to really like that Luffy seemed to be somebody who's not really like a super child of destiny that's always destined to be this or be that. But it's like your dad's dragon, your grandpa's garb, you got fucking Roger's hat, you got the nigga no sun fruit, mega ultra fruit, sun god, and it's just like, all right, man. You got a mythical Zoan, the most rare type of devil fruit. I'm just tired. I'm so tired. It's just not moving me. I have to tell you. I still think if Oda wants to do a Destiny versus free will type of thing and have Luffy defy what Destiny is for him, he could still do something interesting with that theme. Now, if you're asking me if I believe he will, I fucking know he will not. He will not do anything different. So the rubber is me. I said, damn, that's tough. So yeah, I don't know, man. Ichigo, the sword is me. The sun god is me. Okay, let me see if I can find this. Y'all gonna stop bullying Chopper, fam? Stop bullying my reindeer, bro. Rudolph. Let me see. Jacko's on your Twitter. I'm gonna look in the media. The talk no jutsu is me. Oh my, he really? Wait, no, that's not. No, this is Rurouni Kenshin. What is this? Oh, that's something different. Never mind. This is so insane to me. 105 reasons why Chopper is trash. You guys are monsters. Oh my goodness. Be nice to him. He do the healing. He heal good. Let's take a gander. This is insane, fam. That's crazy, bro. Okay. This is so crazy. There's so many reasons. 105 reasons why Chopper is trash. Leave him alone. He's kawaii ne, kawaii ne. He's not a reindeer, not a human, not a character. Worse legs than Kaido. L antlers, no dream, not a straw. I don't get not a straw hat. I don't get that one. Killed his father. Okay, fair enough. His parents dead. I don't. Why does that make him trash? He couldn't recognize the straw hats after time skip. Caesar boosted his rumble balls. Couldn't cure Luffy from food poisoning. Can't heal Wano from smiles. Chapter 931. Is 931 the trees? Is that the seducing woods in the forest? Is that chapter? Harlem shaking. Monster ball bounty. No one be wants the fisherman. Emergency food. Venison steak. Piece of merch. He is not a Tanuki. Dripolis. His biggest achievement during time skip is controlling what's MP? Monster point. Okay. For less than Luffy's Gear 4 Not an animal. L design. Oda gave up on him. No solo doctoring feat post time skip. Milk has better ability to heal than him. Dang, that's crazy. Law's a better doctor. Marco forgot how to be a doctor and is still better than him. This is this is so mean, bro. Leave Chopper alone. I will defend Chopper. I'll defend him. It'll be me. What's up, Akamanga? That's crazy. Protect Chopper, especially the Dark Timeline Chopper. Not a Straw Hat is a meme from Dritz. Oh, what does it mean though? What does it mean? Like, what does it mean? Like, what number? What number you lose to trees? I think it was 31. Doc Q's a better doctor than him. Can we prove that? I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. I don't agree with that one. There's a couple I don't agree with. I don't know that one. What did Doc Q? Did Doc Q heal anybody? Did he just give people poison apples? I don't remember. Miyagi's a better doctor than him. Nami's a better combatant than him. Only merch. That's crazy. Only fans. Lost to trees. Can't drink sake with the crew no more. Why not? I don't get that. Excluded from the table. Crying inshallah. I don't even know what inshallah means. Everything that humans can imagine is a possibility. In reality, Psych peaked in his rookie season. Has a normal human fruit. Despite having a human fruit, was directed by humans. Killed 90% of Chopper Copium. Design downgrade. L hat. I like his hat. Fuck y'all. L Trunks. He cute. Fuck y'all. Monster Ball doesn't make him a monster. It makes him a monstrous reindeer. Overweight. He's overweight? I don't get that one. Dome of the head. Doesn't have a brain to use frame point on. Oh my god. Done less things for Luffy than Law. Jesus Christ. I lost where I was. Done less things for Luffy than Law did. Irrelevant, can't beat Wood. Worse doctor than the 20 MDs. Beat to sleep by Demon Bamboo. Would give you allergy medication to cure cancer. His time skip was studying with birds. No autonomy, no purpose, no faculties. People's dreams died for him. He's so much worse compared to the rest of the Straw Hats. Not that he's a Straw Hat anymore. His free time skip, normal form is scarier than post time skip. I actually agree with that. No, I actually agree with that one. He does look scarier now. The milk is crazy. Dritz was making commentary on his lack of meaningful interaction with the crew. Literally said he's not a person. He's not a Straw Hat. He's nothing. Oh, man. Y'all racist. Y'all specious. Y'all devil fruitist. This is devil fruit phobia, bro. So irrelevant that no one calls him by his first name anymore. He's called Chopper, L name. Nah, Tony Chopper is raw. Universally, one of the worst villains in the story was the closest to kill him. Physically cannot perform a 69. His name is Chopper, so fate is to be chopped. His mom and dad went to get milk. He has one raw moment in 176 chapters of the story. What's the moment? What's the moment though? What the moment is? Happy is better than him. Happy is raw. Don't fucking disrespect Happy. Fairy Tale greatness. Mashima. Oh man, I gotta do it again. Hiro Mashima, Mangaka Masterclass. You guys don't know about the greatness of Eden Zero. The greatness of Fairy Tale. Hey, put respect, man. Keep respect. Put respect. I say keep respect. I'm tired. His name is blah blah blah. Happy elephant that rarely used to train Luffy is stronger than his current monster point. Waste of ink, waste of thought, waste of time. Zero covers where he's the main focus. Sanji has a better medical feat and Wano than him, actively nerfing the Straw Hat crew. Panda Man has a higher. Yo, shout out to Panda Man. Blue Jam? Oh no, Beppo is a better mascot. I actually disagree with that. Beppo. No. What we're not gonna do is pretend that Beppo did anything worth a damn ever in his life. We're not doing that. Beppo is worse than Chopper. I don't fucking care. I don't care how much you hate Chopper. Beppo's fucking worse. Suck my dick. 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 Beppo's worse. We're not doing that. That is the worst thing on that list. We're not doing that. That I refuse. Beppo is garbage. I could beat Beppo. I don't even need a gun. Okay? He's trash. I don't want to hear that. That one's not moving me. Oh, that one did not move me at all, boy. Okay, where was I? Gives his hormone neck pain. Worst character in Big Three. Worse than Sanji's gag. He was Ace's 13th reason. Eden Zero's happy is better than him. I mean, Eden Zero raw. Khan is a better mascot than him. All right, fair enough. Every Chopper stand is confirmed to be 9 years old or a younger female. He can't swim, can't hold a proper conversation. L eyebrows, needs no surgery. Oh, wow. His comp in BB Pirates is Doc Q, not useful. His first name was used in a pandemic ad. Not 8-year-old commanded him, actively tried to kill his captain, fought a war against his own army, didn't learn shit about his fruit. He was the reason why Big Mom woke up, needed to to give him a monster point feat. Someone put his merch in a trash can where it belongs. His list has more thought about Chopper than Oda did in the last 12 years. That is insanity, bro. That's crazy. But y'all lied about Beppo. Oh my goodness, you lied about him. Oh my god. Beppo might be the worst character in One Piece. Hold on. He worse than Gaimon, nigga, in a box. He might be the worst character. I really mean that. I'm not kidding. Maybe not the worst, but he's bottom 10. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the list had the list was funny. It had a lot of overlaps and some things I didn't agree with. That was funny though. That was funny. That was funny. Oh man. Let's see. They don't know. Spit Nayak, Greatness of Rave Master, Fairy Tale, Let's Go, Machine Madness, Go Virgo, Damn, Greatness of Dallas, Kyrie, Beppo's a disgrace. My friend ironically tried to put me on Eden Zero. Beppo, the only mink with no Sulong. Beppo, he was so nerfed. No, he's not the worst in Sanji's gag. That could be funny, but Chopper is better and very useful. W list. Still wait till Beppo gets Sulong. Yeah, whatever, bro. I mean, Sachi and Penguin, I thought were just as useless, and I've seen them do more. They went underwater and did some fucking, I don't know, Kisame water bullet. Okay, that was around than anything Beppo ever did. Why? Because he said "I" and threw 2 kicks post time skip. Y'all rocking with him? That's not moving me, G. He fucking stinks. Y'all really try to do my man Chopper like that? Nah. I'm so offended by that one. That's the only one that bothered me so much. Beppo? Suck the longest hair in my ass. That nigga stinks. Law is a sole all-star on a bad squad that gets him to the playoffs every year. He's by himself. He got no niggas, bro. I always say this. Luffy, Rooftop, Luffy and Zoro. No world's finest. You got Kid and Killer, dynamic duo. You got Kaido, you got Big Mom. I don't know what to call them. I don't know. The double danger duo. Yo, Law by himself. Even Big Mom and Kaido, they came as a team, as a squad. And what did Law have to do? He came fucking dolo. Because he can't bring a single one of those fuck ass losers from his crew to do a goddamn thing worth a damn against them. And that includes Beppo, which I believe is supposed to be like maybe like number 2 or whatever. So nah. Law's Dame, I don't know. I guess maybe. But I can't take Damian Lillard serious. I don't rate him. He just I think I saw that he scored like 70 points the other day though. So shout out to Damian Lillard. I miss when me and Satsuki were all in the same chat. It's good to see my man. Yo man, I miss Boar Hats. I miss the Boar's Hat podcast so badly. Hey, what's poppin'? We were good to see you, brother. Yeah, we love to see it. Reunited. But yeah, man, I don't know. Maybe if we go I don't know, we gotta go somewhere. Something has to happen. I just a lot of the characters that I care about are not particularly relevant, so it's hard for me to get engaged that way. And I just think that if there's certain things that he fucks up, I'm gonna be really angry. He's got to get Teach right. I'll be very honest with you guys. I'll never not read this to the end because I spent too much time on it, but I might just mentally check out if he fucks up Teach. I need Teach to hit, bro. He needs to not mess him up. If he's gonna have Shanks pull up on Kid or whatever, actually show the fight, or I don't care. I don't respect anybody in CP0, CP9. None of the Cypherpole niggas are raw. They all fucking trash. That includes Rob Lucci. I like Haku. I like him as a character, but bro, they're not a threat. Just get them out of here. I can't take them serious. You know what I'm saying? That Stushy shit with the vampire was not moving me. Being who was he a clone of again? Miss Buckingham, which is supposed to be like Weevil's thing. I'll say this. The one I really, if there's one storyline I wish we dropped, it was Weevil. Well, that's just me. That's just me being an asshole. I hate Weevil. He's so fucking ugly. But wait, you haven't seen everyone in Law's crew. Someone will make that argument. I used to watch Boar Hats and never touched a single chapter of Seven Deadly Sins. I do that with so many things today. Like, there's a podcast that I watch called Pop Culture Crisis. I watch none of the things they talk about. I like listen to them when I edit. And they'll talk about like Velma, The Last of Us. I literally before this podcast just heard that they're making a new movie with Tinkerbell, like a Tinkerbell movie or something. Like I watch these podcasts. I don't watch any of the shit they're talking about. It's so funny because I just kind of just vicariously understand what's happening through them to some degree. I'm just not interested. Like I don't. You guys know me. I live in my own world. I think DM me if you want it. I'll tweet if I need it. But oh, is it Peter Pan and Wendy? Is that what it was? I thought it was Tinkerbell movie. I saw something about someone was a black Tinkerbell. I don't know. I kind of I didn't finish the episode. I cut it off to start the stream, but fuck, what was I just saying? I lost it. But yeah, I do that. That's funny you say that. I do that a lot though with certain things. But like I don't watch or read any of this shit, but I'll listen to a podcast if people talk about it. But I genuinely think that our media's been like, I think that people are. It's funny because like I always find with me, people come around to where I am always like 4 years after the fact. Because nowadays I see a lot of people being like, man, everything that Marvel makes is trash and TV's not as good and this and that and the third. And I'm like, where were you in 2017? This TV's been ass. What do you think I've gone so like since 2015? I've gone so out my way to find like underground hidden gems and things of that nature because not that I've ever really cared about mainstream stuff, but like it's not serious. Like, bro, you want me to watch Ant-Man Quantumania? I'm not watching that fuck ass movie. It's just trash. You think I get up in the morning excited to see Ant-Man? Ant-Man? Excited? Me? I have a brain. I'm not excited for no fucking Ant-Man. You want me to watch No Condom Forever? The first Black Panther movie's not even that good. I enjoyed it. It's not that good though. It's really not. It's not that good of a movie. So no way, Zehaha boys going outside. I hope not. I really hope not. That's the one where I'm like, who gives a fuck? It's Tinkerbell. Nah. First of all, we're not gonna disrespect Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell is lit. Tinkerbell is one of the greatest fairies of all time. So we're not gonna disrespect Tinkerbell. But Tinkerbell has an iconic look. That's all I'm saying. Whoever is playing Tinkerbell doesn't look Tinkerbell to me. It's not Tinkerbell. I don't care. It's not Tinkerbell to me. And like I've always said, I'm not interested in seeing black people play established characters. Make a new fucking character for the black people to play. Why do you keep blackwashing these characters? So fucking stupid. I am not a fan of trying to sit at other people's table. Build a dope table and people will come. You want to make some Disney like movies or whatever? Why don't you tap into African, Caribbean, black mythology and folklore and make a goddamn movie out of it? No, because Hollywood is fucking creatively bankrupt and they've been this way for years. All they do is sell you guys nostalgia. Niggas talk about you need to watch Wednesday. Adam Family's right there. I don't need to watch no fucking Wednesday. Y'all watching a whole bunch of mid all the time telling me to watch it. No. Tired of watching a TV show telling me that I'm fucking useless for being black and I'm bad for being a straight man. Leave me alone. I will watch my Chinese propaganda. My Scissor 7. My Legend of Hay. Okay? Shout out to China. Moana might have been the last good movie I ever seen. Back in 2050. Disney movie. Moana might be the last good Disney movie I ever seen. And MCU peaked at Winter Soldier anyways. So, yeah. I thought you were an Ant-Man stan. Of course I'm not. Oh, man. And disrespecting the fuck out of Tinkerbell, you are. I haven't seen a Marvel movie since Iron Man 3. You're smart. See, you're smart. You got out early. I wanted to be out since Endgame, but they keep bothering me. Hey, Ant-Man is great. No, he's fucking not. Blackwashing is as bad as whitewashing. I said it. I mean, you're not wrong. Don't forget Falcon the Five. I think I said it. Did I say that? Falcon the Five. I thought I said it. My bad if I didn't. So yeah, time to be canceled on Twitter.com. Nah, I'll defend him. It's fine. He'll be fine. I don't even know if it's as bad or whatever. It's just stupid. It's just like just make it. Why? Like Tinkerbell has an iconic design. Her hair is blonde, her eyes are blue, and she wears like the little green leaves. You know, Ariel is Danish, white with red hair. Get a redhead to play her. I think I saw very briefly they said somebody named Dove Cameron should have played Tink. She looks more the part to me, but I'm almost lucky that I just don't care about these things. Like, you think I give a fuck about Peter fucking Pan? Like, I don't give a shit. I'm not watching that. Ever since they started those live action Disney remakes with like Lion King, I'm like, I don't want to watch this. I could just watch Lion King if I want to. Like I feel like people forget this. Like with me, for me, it's as simple as I can just watch the version that I like. Why why do something different? You feel me? I haven't peeped anything since Endgame. I was out of that because Endgame wasn't even good. I wanted to be out too, but at the time my ex we watched, I think she made me watch No Way Home and Doctor Strange 2. I've seen, and I've seen a very little bit of I'm saying White Widow, Black Widow. I went to my friend's house. They were watching it. I said I don't care. We smoked. And I went to sleep. I also haven't watched any of those TV shows. I haven't watched Loki. I haven't watched WandaVision. I haven't watched um what the fuck is Anthony Mackie in the Falcon and the Captain America, whatever. It's I don't know. I didn't see the Eternals. Miss Marvel. I don't care. I don't care. I don't even care about Disney. Not Disney. DC. Like Aquaman and Black Adam. Don't care, bro. I just don't care. I don't know how. I applaud anybody who's resilient enough to still be engaged in this shit, but I really don't give a fuck. Uh, if I want Disney shenanigans, I'll watch Once Upon a Time. That's a good. Actually, I remember that show. I used to watch that show. All because they're scared of handling domestic violence. Wait, what with Hank? Oh, Hank. All the best shoes with Hank. Oh yeah, well, yeah. If you did Hank Pym, I would have been more interested. That's true. That's a fair point. But man, it is what it is. You're telling me you're not watching Death Note, the live action with Light Turner and Mia Mia? Nah, I haven't even seen a trailer. I just seen like a picture. I haven't even seen it. I think L's like black in that or something. I've never even like I had no interest in any capacity. Would you also say Marvel using multiverse is them being creatively bankrupt? Not necessarily, because like the multiverse is something that just exists in comics at a very base level. So it's actually a very fundamental part, in my opinion, of like DC and Marvel, the big two, and a lot of superhero stories. But um, I do think that they'll use it as a shortcut and use it as a crutch. I'm not really a cinemaphile or a cinema guy or film dude, so like there's a lot I probably don't know. But one thing that I was talking to people about, that were telling me that like a lot of these actors don't really act anymore. They kind of go by a green screen. They go and then they just do everything else in post. So they're not even really like acting anymore. I think I saw for like Keanu Reeves, for some scene they digitally created a tear for him. He's like, "Why don't you tell me to cry? Like I'm gonna show off my acting chops." So like CGI and post stuff have become a crutch for them to use too. So maybe with some multiverse things, if they're too lazy to explain stuff, they might just go the multiverse route. So I do think you can use it as a crutch for certain things, but fundamentally I find that they're a part of these stories. My stream is lagging. Hey, my phone. Oh, what this? That was me. But I don't see that I'm dropping any frames right now, so I should be alright. But I don't know, man. Everything just feels so fake. Everything just feels unserious. I feel like the simulation around me is breaking. Like I watched some new episode of South Park, and while I can still enjoy it, and I still love South Park, it's not the same. It's not absurd anymore. Like there's probably always been a general component that South Park was always like pretty real social commentary that pushed the boundaries, but at this point they're not pushing any boundaries. We're fucking insane. Like the world is backwards, batshit, upside down, crazy, bizarro world. It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know what to do because I feel like I'm being punished for being mentally stable, intelligent, and normal. I don't know what to do. So when I watch South Park, I'm like, it's not even like ridiculous. This is real. This is really how it is. Like, we're just fucking backwards. So watching South Park is like weird now. I don't know. I don't know if anyone's had that sentiment, but I was also a South Park guy. So man, I'm so uncultured. I've yet to watch South Park. Well, I've been watching South Park for years. South Park has like 20 something seasons, so it's quite a monster to get into. But I've been watching South Park since I was a child. No, before I wasn't even allowed to watch South Park, but I always did. I mean, I always thought it was pretty good social commentary. I've always liked how they would take something and exaggerate it to show how ridiculous we could, as a society, we can be about stuff. Because I actually always thought that South Park episodes, actually, if you paid attention, they had a a moral of the story, lesson, big picture takeaway. Like, don't be racist. Don't be a dickhead. Don't be, I don't know, demonic. Like, there's lessons there. I even remember we had something in Canada called EQAO. I actually don't remember what it stands for, but you kind of have to pass this general government standardized test to kind of move up through school. And when I was doing it, they had a essay portion where we had to talk about the Kick a Ginger Kid episode for South Park. And I'd seen it, I knew about it, and I completely killed that part. It's only the math part that's like the low part. Like the English and everything else is high, but the math part strength out, and I'm like I was like a little above average. So I can't add, I can't subtract, I can like only kind of multiply, but that's about it. Now, as an apparent Canadian that drinks pure maple syrup, you've watched Johnny Test, right? No, I don't. I've never watched Johnny Test, and I don't drink maple syrup. I'm not even a real Canadian. I honestly identify as I in this world I was told that I can be whatever I want. I'm American, all right. I identify as American. I'm a Canadian Florida man. Shout out to Florida, Ron DeSantis land. I'm coming soon, bro. I'm coming to Jacksonville. I'm coming. I'm trying to live there. But as soon as hurricanes come, I'm not glam. I can't tank hurricanes. But what I'm gonna do is I'll just leave and come back. I don't tank hurricanes like glam. I'm leaving. I'm running away. Oh man, that's how I feel with GTA ratio stations. Radio stations, like the things you want to hear in the background were crazy. Now it's really what you want to hear on the radio, etc. Damn, can't race anymore. I'm being glam out of a career. EQA was so nostalgic. Yeah. By the way, EQ comes with education equality and accountability office or something like that. You go Florida. When again, we get you some wicks. Come to Tampa then. All right. Look, wherever. Where does the Hurricanes hit the least? I low-key don't want to go to Miami. I feel like I'll become a dad in one night and catch the Itchy and Scratchy show. I feel like they're dirty down there. I don't want to go. I don't want to live in Miami. I'll go and visit South Beach, but I won't be there. But the place that I visited for a week was Jacksonville, and I loved it there. As long as you stay away from Miami, you should be straight, Florida man. Okay, so see, I knew Miami was dangerous, bro. They said just don't go to the coast. Okay, gotta stay away from the water because Seaman is a man from the sea, and he gonna hit you with that water. But yeah, yo, Odo's unserious, man. He's cooked. I don't know if he's cooked, but he's not moving me right now. So I don't think so. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think the stream is happening on Friday for the One Piece series. I'm pushing that back again one more to the next One Piece break because I can't. I don't have it in. Like I feel like if I do it, I'll invite everybody and I'll just sit quietly. And as everyone's talking, I'll move to the next subject. Like I'm not gonna interject enough. Like I have no more complaints left at this point. I'm just tired. I just want it to stop. I want it to end. I want to move on. Oddly enough, Tower of God's been pretty good. So I'm like, at least I got that. Like that and Kubera. Well, Kubera every week I got. The one thing with Kubera is Kurrigam's mean, so sometimes she hits us with psychological transcendentals and we're fucking sad. But it's always well done. But I believe these series can all bounce back, so I hope that they do. But in other words, all the new manga that I've kind of picked up or been rereading and stuff have been enjoyable. Like me finishing off Golden Kamuy. As much as I think Blue Lock is fucking retarded, I really had fun with it. So Blue Lock is great. I think Al Ashi is one of the 3 best sports manga I've ever read. It's top 5 for me. It's really good. It's probably my top 30 at this point. I really like. It's the best football manga I've read, or soccer for you heathens. I think I said I finished Golden Kamuy. But what I really got to do though, for real, is catch it back up to Mashle and Sakamoto Days and Kaiji number 8. Maybe tomorrow's stream we'll just read. We'll just read some manga tomorrow. Just catch back up to where I was with some of these streams. We'll see. I don't know, but I've been reading my comics again. I've been gaming, so there's that too. Shout out to Simi. Simi got me hooked up with a PC and shit. I've been playing a lot of shredders. I love snowboarding, so I just play snowboarding games and just chill. So yeah. Yeah, but Abdul, it'll be literally like at 30 though. Like I'll actually use it, man. It's really good. I fuck with it. I really like it. Like Iniesta wasn't wrong. Go read that. Shout out to one of the greatest midfielders. Him and Xavi are two of the greatest midfielders I ever had the pleasure of having to watch, even though they were fucking on Barcelona and on the goddamn Spain. And I had to get tortured by Spain for fucking from 2008 to 2012. So yeah. I can see news already. Canadian becomes Florida man due to surplus of nearby. Yo, Publix is so. At least the Publix I went to was heaven. Yo, I need yo. Publix changed my life, fam. Yo, Publix was lit. We love to see it. Still, that's crazy. I'm fair enough. I don't know. I got Publix chicken today. I'm currently on a food high. Damn, I'll actually killing already because it ain't as flashy as Blue Lock. Yeah. But it's like so for me. Blue Lock is for people who just want to suspend their belief, or for people who have no idea what football is about and just want to kind of watch a over the top football series. I'll ask is for people who truly understand the game or want to understand the game on a deeper level because it's much more grounded, realistic, and it has a better balance of all its moving parts. That's the matches, the training, the improvement, getting better, going up the ranks, showing you how like even like with some of the current chapters. I'm not gonna say anything, but like we're seeing that what happens when you take a fish out of its pond and put in a different environment with the manager when he was at in Spain. Like so good, man. It's so good. Like my favorite three sports series are Dino Ace, Prince of Tennis. At this point, probably I'll actually you guys know I'm not really a recency bias person, so it's gotta be really good. But like I actually think Haikyuu is just as good, if not better. I do think Haikyuu is better than Prince of Tennis. I just think other people personally resonated with it more than I did. But Haikyuu is still one of the greatest sports series I've ever read. But like those four are like my top four. So it'll be like, Dino Ace, Haikyuu, Prince of Tennis, and Ao Ashi, I think are the four best sports manga that I've read. And I haven't watched Ao Ashi. I do want to watch it. So I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that at some point too. Well, one outs. I'm gonna throw one outs in there too. One outs is top five. One outs is really good. So but Prince of Tennis was the very first sports manga that I read and that I watched, so it's got a very special place in my heart, and I genuinely do like it. But I do think that all of these other series that I named are genuinely like, if I'm being impartial and as objective as I can be, I think they're better. They're better. They're better told. They're better in general. But I love Prince of Tennis though. Prince of Tennis I like more, but fair point. Yeah, I feel that. I actually, yeah, doing both of different things. Yeah, shout out to my King Kageyama. My favorite character is Nishinoya, the libero. He's my favorite. I like him. He was my favorite. And then what's the setter's name from Nekomata? The like he has like low energy, and then he like I can't remember his name. It's cat eyes, I think. And then I like the guy on our team, with the glasses, and he like learns to like really love like volleyball or whatever. Like those are probably my three favorites. But it's actually been a very long time since I visited Haikyuu, so I gotta go back to that. Shout out to your egoist Isachi Yoichi. He's not even raw. That's not true. He's smart. He got a good IQ. I'm not do that to him, but I don't know, man. I'll never be into Blue Lock the way you guys are, but I'll talk about it. And I love cooking it. I love cooking Baro. He's so trash. That nigga stinks. Oh my god, he sucks at football. He's the worst fucking monkey in that goddamn facility. Baro is so shit, fam. Oh my god. It is hilarious to me how fucking ass he is. But Al Ashi's the one, man. I still think there's a football manga that can I feel like I still think there's another step we can take. There's another tier to be reached for football manga, but currently, Al Ashi to me is the king. A monkey? I don't know. It's just a fucking. He just sucks, bro. Like this nigga does not pass the ball once he gets it. Talk about his charging dribble and his 27-meter shot, and like he sucks. He'll score 10 goals and lose. So he's in a loser block. What's the fucking point? He's fucking ass. He's fucking ass. I don't rate him. I don't rate him. But shout out to Mbappe, aka Julian Loki. Shout out to him. Could you go into detail on what will make a football manga reach that next tier? I honestly don't. That's honestly a fair question to ask me if I'm saying that. Because I think one thing Al actually could probably do, I think the spectacle of the games can be a little more visually appealing. I think that's what it's missing to me. I'll give Blue Lock that. Like it's just like the panels and stuff is just hype. It looks crazy, and I just feel like Al Ashley could maybe be a little more dynamic with that, like a little more bombastic. I don't know. I want to, but think of the Tripone moment when Ashito had him sealed and what he did. Like that was fucking crazy. Like sprinkle a little more of those moments, a little more of that. Maybe I think it will go a long way. Like that's kind of what I'm thinking. But it's great. Let me don't let me take away from it. It's great. I really respect it. I'm very happy that I got pushed to read it. I want to watch it though and see if I like the anime because I did watch Area no Kishi too. So I think I watched Area no Kishi. I remember watching it too. I read it, then I watched it. Like I do with anything. So, but yeah, because like when I think about that moment with him, and there's one with a Kutsu too, and Kurabayashi when Kurabayashi channeled his inner Lionel Messi. I said, oh. So as of right now, my only critic actually tells that the art style looks highly dated. I actually like that it looks more like an old school manga to me. That resonates with me. I like how it looks. I just think that the literal aesthetic presentation and spectacle of the matches could just be a little more, I don't know, flamboyant, whatever. It's a little more vibrant or something. But I get that. I get that. I'm not mad at that. Because I'm a dinosaur, it resonates with me. You know me. I like pixels. I don't care about seeing the individual hair fibers and the goddamn pores on people's skin. Give me pixels. High bit pixels. That's what I want. I yearn to go back. I do not wish to go forward. I just want to go back, man. I want to go back. It's March and we haven't done any revisionist history, so let's. I'm gonna try to get three done in 1 month. So I apologize for that. But Topa Tengen, Gurren Lagann, and Ayaiba will be two. We'll decide the last one after. But I was just random. I literally ran to look at my book inside here. Oh yeah, I started Monogatari Light on today. Gonna see what all the hype's about. Finally, yes. You know you have the order. You have the right order. Just out of curiosity. I'll send it if you need it. I'll send it to you. But the reading order is probably more self-explanatory. No, because okay, but let me just I need to make sure you're gonna read Kizu after you read Bake, right? Because the way the anime did it, they did the Kizu movies in 3 parts and they did them later, and you're supposed to read Kizu after and Koyomi Vamp after you get through that part. So you just make sure that you're not leaving Koyomi Vamp and Kizu Monogatari for later. It's supposed to be one of the first things that you read. Excuse me. That's all. Okay, good. Okay, cool. You got it then. You're good. It's time for the fifth Kateku Hitman the Board Rewind. I could talk about Report all day. Yo, it was so funny. We had like 3 like you guys know I'm notoriously not like a long streamer. Like I would say like depends on the day and what the topic is, but on average, if I'm gonna do my own stream, you get like 2 hours to 3 hours of me. We bored. We did like 3 to 4 streams, like 5 hours plus. It's like we just talk about it all the time. Back to Bumpy for a second. Can you reference an instance where you were genuinely happy with how Oda executed a particular thing? I wish you narrowed it down, but let me just think about an execution of something that I was very, very pleased with. Like you mean like an idea that was maybe planted earlier and expounded upon later that came full circle. And I'm like, oh, that was really well done. Maybe. I think devil fruits are fine. I always like devil fruits. I like the 3 categories and subcategories of them. Um, I don't know. I don't know. There are some. I can't think of anything right now. Let me think of an instance. I was the execute something really well. I mean, I really thought that okay. I think Robin the Robin moment. I think I've said this before. I don't know if I've said this. Go watch the videos. I say actually don't watch it. One of the oldest videos. Don't watch it. Don't watch my old videos. I sound like I don't know how to speak. But Robin saying she wants to live, I still think is one of I think it's the best moment in One Piece. I think it's one of my favorite moments in fiction in general because I think it was actually masterfully executed. I'm not going to say it's flawless and perfect, but it was done on a masterclass level from this standpoint. We meet Robin. Robin's a part of Baroque's work. She's Miss All Sunday. She's an antagonist, but her her intentions are a little bit mixed because we're not entirely sure what she wants to do. She saves Luffy, we're not sure. Luffy returns the favor and like what's going on. To the point that us having dramatic irony, knowing that she saved Luffy and Luffy in tow saved her, we us seeing her on the ship may have not been as surprising as the other Straw Hats seeing her on the ship. But now we start traveling with her. She still keeps her distance. She doesn't even refer to anybody by their names. Long nose Hana kun, long nose kun, swordsman kun, captain kun, whatever. You know, like referring to them by their labels and whatnot, doing her archaeology thing. But over the course of that, she actually, came to really care about and cherish them and love them. And then she does the obvious thing that a lot of us may have been thinking in the back of our mind, because I was kind of like Zoro. I'm like, you raggedy shady bitch, I don't fucking trust you, right? All right. So there's that moment. Then we get to CP, we get to Water 7. We were going through all the turbulent things that are happening, and you find out Robin betrayed us, and everything of the sort. And I'm like, I freaking knew she wasn't it. Then you find out that then the GOAT of Water 7, one of the greatest in arc characters and side characters I ever seen, my young Iceberg, Tyrannosaurus in the pocket. All right, shout out to my mouse, mouse in the house. Figures out the truth. Robin didn't betray them. But Robin just believed that they might maybe one day not care about her. So what did she do? She's willing to trade her life or her freedom for them. And I'm like, wow. Then you kind of get the backstory with O'Hara and everything, and I'm like, you just see 30 years of somebody being told that your existence is sin, you were treated like shit, your childhood was ass, your mom abandoned you for archaeology. When you became an archaeologist, you were brilliant, but they didn't want to teach you fully everything, so you were still ostracized by them in a way. And it's just like I feel like I'm rambling. Let me get to the point. The culmination of all those things, and then seeing how far her friends that she was willing to die for come to save her, and Luffy yelling, "Yo, say you want to fucking live," and she actually, for the first time in her life, has enough courage in herself to openly emote and voice that she does not want to die. Please save me. I want to go back to the sea with you guys. Like, I'm holding it back, but my eyes get watery every time I think about it, and I get goosebumps because I think that scene was built up to that moment so brilliantly. Like, that is great execution in my opinion. He has some other things like that he does really well. I really like the part in Drum Island when he saves the Lapin, and it comes back full circle when he's carrying Nami and Sanji and stuff. Like, he does a lot of cool stuff like that where he sets the seed, he plants the seed early, he waters it, and when it comes full circle, it's great. But I can't think of any too many recent moments like that in my opinion. But yeah, that'd be my number one example. Robin saying she wants to live. I think that's the best scene in One Piece. But I also think that the best stretch of One Piece is the Long Ring Long arc, the Davy back fight to the post Enies lobbies. I think that's the best stretch of One Piece. A lot of people say I'm not like, to me. I think if I liked Marineford as much as other people did, that might be the one, because I think Impel Down is probably one is like Impel Down is always like my second or third favorite arc, depending on when you ask me. I go back and forth with Impel Down and Skypiea, but yeah, War 7 is a classic. It's a really good fucking arc. I love so many things about it. There's the small little double entendres and everything too, and I can remember all the funniest moments, like Luffy seeing Kaku just jump off the fucking buildings to go for the ship, and he does it. He bounces off the goddamn wall and falls in the water. When I think he was hiding under the bridge, and Chopper just smelled him out, and he looks and he scares the fuck out of them, and they all drop in the water. The Usopp moment with the Frankie company, that was crazy. Losing the money, the going merry being broken. Iceberg saying you're a fucking shit captain. It's a fucking boat. If the boat doesn't work, you will die on sea, you dumbass. And Luffy's like, bro, iceberg is so wrong. I don't understand people. I feel like every time I say people like iceberg, why? Why? One Piece. Iceberg is brilliant. Iceberg is one of his best characters. It's not even close. Top 5. He's it. He's him. That is my mayor. You could be the mayor of Toronto, Iceberg. You're allowed to be the mayor of Toronto. Okay. Jesus Christ. Straw Hat sliding for Usopp. Usopp versus Luffy and Robin with Iceberg. Yep. Nah, who's your favorite One Piece character? Because obviously the number one CLL is your favorite. My favorite character has always been Crocodile. That's never changed. So, in case if you didn't know that, you know that today. My favorite character ever since its introduction has been Crocodile, and my second favorite character has always been Robin. So 1 and 2 since Alabasta. So shout out to them. Crocodile's my favorite character. Like, have you seen me excited about a One Piece chapter since Crocodile's reintroduction? No. When have you ever seen me that excited? Mew Love, maybe? That's it. That's about it. I don't get to see my favorite characters ever do shit half the time because the characters that I like usually aren't necessarily like super main characters like that. They're niggas like Iceberg. Everyone like I like Zoro or like I don't know, maybe not Zoro. Zoro kind of doesn't do anything, but still like your characters get to be around. I like niggas like Hawkins. I don't get to see my characters do shit. I say you're a CCL. Yep. Yes, Crocodile is the goat, man. I fucking love that nigga. I still think he's the best antagonist in One Piece. I should probably do a video someday when I talk about why I don't think Doflamingo is bad, but talk about why I'm not as high on Dolphy as other people are. Sending your application for Baroque's works. What do you mean? I'm already in there. I replaced Das Bones. You thought I was Das Bones in the suit? Nah, it was me, bro. I bodied Bentham and I took his fruit. So now you know what I'm saying. I'm standing up like Das Bones. But yeah, I hope to see them do something cool. He's probably with Mihawk in the Cross Guild, so they might get something to do. But I don't expect too much, personally speaking. But it's never changed for Crocodile. So always my favorite character. Do you guys not know what my text ringtone is? Hold on. Do you know what plays when I get a text message? Where's sound and haptics? I don't know if you guys heard that, but I feel like you guys. Why do I feel like I heard that in my ear? But yeah. I don't even know where does the sound come on this shit? But it's Hashiburi Dana Mugiwara. When he sees him again, Hashiburi Dana Mugiwara. Like, why you say that so sexy? Why say that so sexy, bro? Like, why did he say that? Like that? Like, bro, Mugiwara. Yo, said that shit with the sexiest voice I ever heard in the history of my life. I'm never changing that ringtone, that text tone. Mugiwara. Your ringtone is the wow. I used to I have that one on my phone too. I have actually Sasuke. I have a couple of Danganronpas on my phone too. Like if Simi texts me, it'll be Gundam Tanaka. Like don't underestimate the power of the evil eye. Like like I have a lot of good. I have like Shinobu from Monogatari. Kaka. Her laugh. Kaka. I got Korean Kanzuki, the Ojo-sama laugh. I got a bunch of dumbass shit on my phone. my general ringtone is fucking Jet Set Radio. Yeah, a bunch of shit, man. I got objected. I got objection. I got Hey Listen as well. Hey Listen, I had since BBM though, since like BlackBerry days. That and the Kim Possible. What's the sitch? I've had those ones for like a decade plus though. The Navi one. Hello, watch out! I got all of those too. I do not rock with Gundam though. You don't. The four Dark Devas of Destruction. Are you crazy? He's one of my favorite characters from Goodbye Despair. Yeah. Allow me to cut through those words. So do Chigaoyo. Objections could do. I have another one from from Spirit of Justice, but I won't spoil that. I think it's one of the later ones, so I'll keep that. I just know he stinks with those hamsters. You know what? Fair enough. He probably does smell awful. Fair enough. Oh, I used to love Danganronpa, and they fucking betrayed me. Everything I love betrays me. Is this a theme of my life? Am I doing something wrong, God? How come everything I love betrays me? What's the reason? Just, mine must be a scanner because it's my sin. When that man said, I'll never forget. What was it called again, Griever? The vampires of was it Edinburgh? Edinburgh? When we first seen him, he said, "Apologize for being born in my world. I am the pinnacle of my. I assure you that I'm human. I'm the pinnacle of my species." I said, keep talking. He's talking. It ain't nothing more than I love than a shit talker that backs it up. And his shit talking to me at the time was so unique because it was poetic. It wasn't just like like rawness. It was just like it was flamboyant, it was extravagant, it was overly verbose. Like it was so poetic. I loved it. Did you perhaps drop a coin? Like what? Yo, I love a scanner and was that dude, man. He was that dude. I remember the days when I had base boosted version of Vegeta's Final Blast of my son. Scanner kept us in the series long after it died. Yeah, for me it was Zeldris. You know, Big Dick Zeldris was out. Communist Nebula. Yeah, he was out here. What other ringtones do I have on this? I had a bunch of really really dumb ringtones. I remember when I got my first cell phone, I recorded the Soldier Boy song. That was my ringtone. It was for all this feedback. It was awful. It was awful. I got like what? Why do I have Overwatch on here? I don't play Overwatch. The fuck? I see Persona, Danganronpa. I got a Pokemon Cipher verse from CTC. Is it from 2016? Bitch, I'm still in the cut. Suda-woo-doo. Why do I still have that? That's fucking hilarious. Dearly Beloved, Kingdom Hearts, Danganronpa main theme. I got Simon Blackwell's theme from Ace Attorney, Dual Destinies. Is this Finn's song? Shake your extremities. Shake your extremities. I got a bunch of shit on here, bro. It's actually a really long list. I can't go through all this, but yeah. Shake your extremities. Not W. Why should I bear hatred towards someone who is obviously weaker than me? I only pity them. Yeah. Yep. All I feel is pity. Stepped right up to fucking Esteros. Well, what's the real name? Meal. So yeah, CBL. What's up, Nat? Yo, Nat, what's up with your boy Oda, bro? What's up with your nigga Oda, man? What's up with him, dog? Tell him to fix up. That's your man's. He's not my man's. He's not my man's. You know what? He's right though. Fuck. The BBM group. Fuck. He's right. It was me. Y'all were not One Piece niggas until I was in the group. That's a good point. It's a good point. But I abandoned him though. I abandoned him in Wano. I'm a Kurigam nigga. Kurigam is. I'm the priest of Kurigam. Priest of Curry. The church is over there. Come pray at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You're a chopper nigga. I got something for you. This is one of my like good homies. But yo, they did your boy dirty, fam. They did Chopper so fucking dirty, fam. You gotta see this, bro. they're actually unhinged for this. 101 reasons why Chopper is trash. Yo, there's 101 reasons why this nigga sucks, fam. That's what they did. After these Viva cards came out, and they couldn't cure the smiles. I went through them already. I'll send it to you after if you want. But yeah, I'll tell you where they disrespected Chopper the most. Let me find it. He's not the GOAT doctor. Yes, he is. Thank you, Alpha Invader, for the follow. Where is the part with fucking Beppo? Because that was crazy. I don't know. There's one of these that say that Beppo was better than him, or he's worse than Beppo. And I said, no, the fuck he is not. No, the fuck he is not. Or a better mascot, whatever. Beppo's the worst. So, but yeah, you all know me. I don't have heat with Chopper, man. He's cute. It's fine. Beppo is waste. Super waste. It's out to the 2020 haters. This kind of was the first time we got introduced to the world of Raw and anime. Or Scanner, man. He wasn't my favorite, but he was raw though. The one was crazy. I couldn't believe he could fuck with Meliodas. I thought Meliodas was unstoppable. I just was so convinced. I said, "Yo, what?" He kind of, sort of, maybe kind of got a dub, but like I feel like that like killed him. Then like he was just dying for us. He was dying for us this series. I'll never forget the first time me and Alan see that nigga cough. We're like, "Oh nah, does that catch up?" Oh nah, we don't want to see that. So he said fraud. Oh, you were sub this. You were not follow this whole time. I thought you were following me this whole time. It's okay. It happens. Better late than never. I appreciate you. The one who stands above all races, the lion, sin of pride, is Scanner Sama. I still like Bad more and Zeliotis, Zeldris more, but Scanner's cool, man. He's cool. He's like top 3. I really hate Merlin. Merlin's the worst. Merlin really just decided at one point to turn the series into Pokemon type matches. Type chart weakness type weak. What the fuck is it called? A type chart with weaknesses? You know what I'm talking about? Like I said, what? He's weak to wind. You're weak to water. So what's going on? I fucking hated Merlin. Merlin was such a fucking walking plot device. Just had answers for everything. I couldn't stand Merlin, bro. I remember you and I talking long about that Mel versus the Scanner shit. Yeah, yeah. I even remember. I remember. That was my agenda era, but I was like, oh nah, they didn't beat Zeldris. Like, what do you mean? He's like, nah, you didn't win, bro. He turned skinny. Look at that. Shout Chandler, block the sun. How do you feel about Elizabeth apparently being top 10 in the entire series? In what sense? Like, is that like a character poll rating? I mean, she looked good. She got big titties. I like Elizabeth. Elizabeth and Meliodas' story was kind of cool. Grim hated these other agenda. Yeah, because he didn't understand the greatness of the Obinus Nebula, bro. I'll never forget that damn blonde, bloody Ellie chapter. That when The Rock came. The Rock came. I said that was crazy, but I've never disliked. I never disliked her. I like her. Who else do I like in that series? There was a girl. There was the one Jericho. I always liked Jericho. The one that liked Ban. That was. Oh wait, did you say Elaine or did you say Elizabeth? Hold on, let me go back. It's Elizabeth. I like Elaine too, but all I'm saying is, look, man. My hands are up. All I'm saying with Ban is, it's possible that fairy pussy hits different. So I'm gonna say, fairy pussy might be immaculate. The nectar might hit different. So my hands are I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm gonna let Ben rock because that's my guy. But I don't know, bro. Jericho was right there, fam. So I'm saying, but I'm just saying. You don't know how angel pussy, demon pussy, or fairy pussy could hit, dog. Don't look at me. Don't don't look at me. I like humans. Yo, somebody throw Bat in jail. Throw Bat in jail. Throw him in jail. Oh my god. Oh, that shit's so funny. Whoa, oh nah, those Kevin Hart hands up meme. Watch y'all let him cook. It's unmoved. Oh shoot. Even there's that one wild Meliodas scene. I feel like it gets greater context later, but still, when he's carrying fucking baby Elaine, I'm like, Elizabeth, I'm like, bro, you cannot say that about a baby. Go to jail, dog. Go to fucking prison. I know you're a demon, and maybe demons don't got the same morality as we do, but you gotta go to jail, dog. There's no fucking way. Oh man, it was a chapter where Elizabeth was literally soloing alone, defeating the Demon King by herself, with Meliodas as a spectator, stating that Elizabeth Loki was, for most relationships, still recently been massively stronger than him. My homies were impressed after that chapter. Well, she had lost her like memories of being the whatever the fuck she was of the supreme deity. It's been so long I don't remember it, but I wasn't particularly mad at that. It was nice. It was nice to see her like be able to fight. So I was cool with it though. He said, "Hands off my wife." Like, yeah, scary Melly, bro, scary Melly. But in hindsight, I could look back at that series and be like, God damn it, the ending was fucking putrid. But I had a good time for most of it. I have not at all read any of the sequel, and I'm not that interested. But for a really long time, really until the Mael reveal, Esterosa being Mael, I thought that Seven Deadly Sins was actually a really solid manga. Honestly, I've always said that to me it was like a romance manga disguised as a battle shonen. It was really good. And I have a lot of reasons for that. I don't. Is that, do I still have the video? I might have deleted it. I might have deleted it. After that ending and the third season came out, looking the way it did, I said I can't be associated with this. I might have deleted it. It might still be there though. I don't know. I don't know. But I didn't dislike Elizabeth. Like Ban is like right there too. Like Ban's on my wall. Like I still have Ban on my wall. That's how you know. But Ban was the first character that I liked in that series. Like he was my first favorite character until I met Zeldris and whatnot. Um, yeah, in the scanner. I said I had a great time after that chapter because I was the main proprietor of the Elizabeth agenda. I always love when that happens. Like sometimes something comes out, something happens where like I can just be an annoying propagandist agenda pushing merchant with it. I'll tell you one of my favorite ones from way back in the day. I fucking hate Death Battle and Screw Attack, and I hate how my friends try to hold me hostage with these fights. But when Link beat Cloud, I have never let my friend, who's a super Final Fantasy fan, but Final Fantasy VII is favorite and Cloud is his favorite protagonist. He mains Cloud in Smash 4 and Ultimate, and anytime he picks him, I gotta pick Link. I'm like, oh, I need a Cloud killer. I gotta pick a Link. Only Link can defeat. He gets so fucking to this day. He gets so fucking triggered when I do that shit. You can Cloud. Gotta pick the hero of Hyrule, hero of the plains, hero of time, hero of the winds, hero of trains. The Cloud Killer. He gets so fucking pissed. I love it. I love it. I still do it to this fucking day, man. Oh, good times. They made a scanner versus Meliodas on the Windows Movie Maker. That shit was insane. Like, why was it so ass, bro? Like, why? I didn't even really watch it, but I kind of seen like some of the screenshots and like I don't really like pausing things mid motion sometimes because bounce and stretch and exaggeration is quite literally a fundamental mantra of animation. So pausing something mid kind of thing sometimes I don't think that's good, but man, it was not well animated. It was bad. It was bad. But what actually made me watch Seven Deadly Sins was the scene with Gildarts is his name? Gildarts, no. What's the dude with pink hair? He's like a lightning dude. I think he's like lightning. I don't know. Anyways, I think he threw a spear at Meliodas, and Meliodas came outside. And he like calculated where it was coming from when he caught it. I chucked it right back. I said, "Oh no, I'm watching this." That was fucking. That was wrong. Gil Thunder. Boom. Here we go. I'm like, oh no, I'm watching this. That that moves me. OG Galther is also literally a menace. He destroyed Mael's life, then renamed his aesthetic after Elizabeth, the dead dog. I was fucking crying shit with me weak. Yo, yeah, original Galther was sick for that. I remember that. The puppet was like something he created in this some. But yeah, I remember that. That was sick. I remember Diane. I'll hit. You know what I'm saying? I'll climb in there. I'll climb in there and rub it against the wall. But she got amnesia like 4 times. I want to say. I was just like, what's up with that? Stop. It's annoying. Stop moving me. But did I ever like King? I don't know. King was always like I always like knew what King was about, but I was a band. Band was my favorite and all that. He was that dude. He was that dude. I like low key miss watching anime, but like I can't muster up the strength to watch any anime on my own. I can't do it. I can't do it, blood. Can't do it. Can't do it, blood. Can't do it, Captain. It's too hard. I can't do it, Captain. Gil Darcy, man, literally has Machine Man Fairy Tale on the brain. When are we getting the Fairy Tale business? Finally, you can speak. Why couldn't you speak before? Is it gonna have that safety shit on? I gotta take that off. I just want to get bot rated again. I gotta take that shit off. I gotta remember before stream starts to take that shit off. But yeah, I'm fucking washed. I can't watch it. Again, I can only watch the things that I have very specific love for. Or something I know no one cares about. Like Legend of Hay, Scissor 7, 100,000 bad jokes. I don't know, Big Fish Begonia, like my little obscure anime movies and shit from China, or like my Bobby Pill stuff, like Prince. Is it called No, what's that show supposed to be called? The Bubblegum Princess, Peepadoo. There was Vermin or Vermin. Um, qu'est-ce que t'es l'autre bande dessinée? Je peux pas souvenir. Yeah, I'm washed, man. He couldn't speak because the nigga bot. He had to figure out how to get the passive verification wall. Yeah, like a lot of people like I couldn't talk, but I'm like, why is your shit verified? Like it took me like 2 seconds to do it, but fair enough. A ranking of kings for me. Recently brought my love for watching anime back. I never heard of that one. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. But welcome, Morgan. Never heard of that one. Yeah, cause like there's so much. There's things I want to watch. Like hold on. I'm looking at my folder. Y'all not put the straw hat on. There's the anime folder. So like I got look Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Haven't watched that. I got Bleach 1,000 Year War up to episode 8. Haven't watched any of it. Mob Psycho, I've downloaded up to episode 7. I haven't watched any of that. What else is here? I don't know. One Piece, whatever. Golden Kamuy I was watching. I read the manga so I could supplement whatever they change and skip it with my own like knowledge, which fine. I enjoy the anime. Obviously, my Hina with I haven't watched JJK Zero. I haven't watched Gintama the Final. I haven't watched the Neon Genesis Evangelion last movie. I have not watched the latest My Hero movie yet. Like I am so unserious, and I still be downloading, and I haven't watched any of it. I fucking stink, bro. I am washed beyond belief. I'm awful. I haven't watched season 4 or 5 of fucking Young Justice. I haven't. I think I heard like Harley Quinn's back. I'm so bad. I'm off it. I can't. I didn't finish Amphibia. I haven't watched Owl House in how long? Trash, bro. Trash. On that chopper list, number 10 is extremely valid. What's number 10? Yeah, open me photos, man. What the fuck? Number 10 is couldn't recognize Strats after time skip. Oh man, let Chopper rock, B. Let him rock. He's a cool reindeer. I don't know. A lot of those characters, I don't know. I guess sometimes when you think about where we started and where we are now, you're a little let down by the hopes. What I've been wondering about like a little bit randomly during the stream. I'm like, does the all blue still matter? Is the all blue like significant? You say you will not let him rock. Oh, you will not let him rock. I say it's. I'm angrier at Zoro than I am at fucking Chopper. Zoro to fight no swordsman. This guy's dream is fucking trash. What did he really go through to get to that to be best swordsman? Like it's not moving me. I think I'm angry at Zoro. I don't know. Chopper's just a healer. It's fine. Wrap him up in bandages. Put some IV drip. That's enough for me. I don't know. Is it gonna expect much from him? I don't know. I don't explain it, but I don't know. Chopper doesn't upset me. But I get it. I'm not mad at it. I think it's funny sometimes, but he's cute. Leave him alone, man. He kawaii, Nate. Bro, Zoro not fighting a swordsman at Wano. Crazy when I realized that after the arc. He's fought like he hasn't even really fought any swordsman. Like in general is my problem. Like I think that's Bones is interesting because of the dilemma he had to come through, and plus he has a bunch of bladed weapons on him and whatnot. Okay, sure, Kaku, Yontoryu, I'm the best CP9 swordsman user. Okay, I guess. The fucking Octopus nigga guy with the little poison shit on his sword that nicked Luffy in Fishman Island. Like, bro, I'm not. What does Stephen A say? I'm not asleep. I'm comatose. Like, I'm not trying to see. I'm I'm a vampire in a coffin for 1,000 years. Like, I'm not trying to see that shit. Honestly, Lost. I honestly feel like I could draw that on April Fools and have a great time with it. Cause I was thinking of actually this year maybe doing like an April Fools video, and like, but like it's like not a joke where I just hype up Lost Swordsman feats. It might be time. It might be time. It might be time. Croom, shock Willie, puncture Willie. Yep. Relax. Wait till Blackbeard says Croom. We hockey men. It's over. I don't really care if he takes ability or whatnot, but I'm a Blackbeard guy. Teach is one of my favorite characters. I have high hopes for Teach. So if Teach bodied him, I'm happy. This is Zeha time, Zeha Nation. It is Blackbeard piracy over here. In this house, we stand Black Marshall D. Teach. We run away from fights. We fat. We got missing teeth. We got bitches. We steal powers. That's what we do. That's what we do over here. What's up, Bao? You said Pinzoro. I actually don't know what Pinzoro is. Is Pine Zoro Pinzoro like the name of the mom or something? Like, but I think I saw someone do it. But yeah. He already bodied Marco. Yeah, but Zoro's stronger than Marco. You don't know that? Come on, dog. Now, does it make sense? And do I really mean it? No, but he is. Oh, it's a granddad. Okay. Nah, he sucks. Pinzoro's an awful name, by the way. Like I've always like Zoro was based off of like Zoro, like like you know what I'm saying, the two R's. So I haven't been high on Zoro stock in years. It feels like Oda. Yeah, man. Like when's the last time Zoro? Is it? It can't. It couldn't have been. It can't be. It can't be as far as pre-time skip. It can't be that far back. Nothing happened. He's got to have moved me once or twice after the fact. Because him beating big assimilation Rockman and Dressrosa was not it. I did not care about that. Then we didn't see him for a while. Oh my god, that's crazy. Name wise, Pinzoro, Bing Bang, and Mistach. Nothing is worse than fucking SIU saying Ventital Grande for the fucking K9 people or Houndborns and goddamn Tower God. I said this guy went to Starbucks and said, "Yo, these are good names. I'm gonna use it in my web team." Bro, what? Yeah, but I heard about. So what's the hockey thing? I didn't see that when this morning. Let me check that real quick before I wrap up. I'm going to sleep, bro. Yeah, Starbucks name and they're like Starbucks sizes, not even like drinks or something. What was the hockey thing? Something about hockey defense. Someone said. I'm just gonna type hockey. Did it help? It gave me Hakimi. Hakimi, what? Come on, dog. It says stick. Yeah, stick to the football names. I do think hockey's more powerful than devil fruits. My favorite abilities were when the users mix devil fruit with their hockey. Oh, I agree. Where can I find this? Maybe let me type SBS instead. That'll probably be better. SBS. It's 105, I believe. uh, uh, uh. That's Zoro's family tree. Lately, my something was so bad. I don't know something. What has got something? What does it say about Sanji's eyebrow? Yeah. You know what's crazy? I don't think I care enough. I tried. See, for me, this was too much work already. But you know what? Does Artur still do that shit where he compiles it? I'll just read it when Artur does it. The Library of Horror type of guy. So, Library of Horror guy. So, Anywho, people, I had a long day. My back hurts. I'm about to call it this. I'm going to call it a stream. Thank you for rocking with me. I actually streamed longer than I thought I was going to. I thought I was going to stream for like 20 minutes and go to bed. So, appreciate y'all coming through. Maybe I'll actually read the chapters in One Piece and like catch up, like for real. But you guys can go do something else. Y'all be safe. I'm just checking to see if I can read anybody. I'm gonna raid Nara. You all be safe, Reno. Actually, I'm gonna run the ad first. Hold on, let me run this ad. It's there, yo. Yo, get read that ad revenue. Let me run that ad real quick. Hey, I'll phone them. Why does it count down? Like I don't have time for this. There we go.